Time for a new Supercard video post Clash of Champions. First things first, man, how do you guys feel about the event now that it's over? You let me know in the comment section. Hey, I initially didn't like the mode. You guys saw the last video, and if you didn't, you can go ahead and check it out. Hated the mode, thought it was the worst mode or worst event in the game, but then I was like, you know what, let me give it more of a shot. Let me spend more time in Clash of Champions, and you know what, still don't like it, still didn't see any fun in it. And I still maintain that it is the worst mode in the game, in my opinion. But there is some good news, because Supercard, they tweet out during the event, "We'd like to extend a thanks to everyone participating in the first Clash of Champions and wanted to note that we are listening to your feedback. Please continue to sending it our way." So that is good news, because they are listening to the feedback, and there was a ton of feedback when it comes to Clash of Champions. The people let their thoughts known, whether good or bad, about the mode and what they thought should be improved or changed. But this is also the same type of tweet that they posted up for Team Roadblock. And as you all know, or if you don't know, Team Roadblock, not everybody liked it. Actually, most people I'd say didn't. And so they tweeted something like this out, that they're listening to the feedback, and then they took out Team Roadblock for a good bit. Then eventually they brought it back with some changes, so obviously they listened to some feedback, changed it up, but I think the changes weren't enough because it hasn't been back since. So I think we might see them removing Clash of Champions from the event rotation for a bit, just to switch things up. Could be wrong, they could just bring it back real quick, but like I said, the same type of tweet that we saw with Team Roblox, and we know what happened with that. By the way, top right corner of the video, there's going to be a poll asking you guys if you like Clash of Champions or not. Let's see the percentages. Anyways, moving on. So today, usually you'd expect the brand new card, this week's event card, which by the way, this week's event, Giants Unleash, to be revealed. Surprisingly, it wasn't revealed, but I will say this, here's my prediction for this week's event card, and it's kind of a random one, but I think it might be Jeff Hardy. The last time we saw Jeff Hardy as an event card was, I think, WrestleMania 33. But yo, I took a couple years off with Supercard, so I might be wrong. Maybe there was a Jeff Hardy event after that. Don't know. But yo, that's my prediction. Yes, it is kind of random, but yo, sometimes it is kind of random. Next up, Supercard's new tier. Will we see it this week? I don't think so anymore. You see, it's currently the 26th. This is later than the WrestleMania 36 or Rumble tier came out. On top of that, it is Tuesday right now, and there hasn't been any announcements or anything like that, so the chances of the new tier coming out this week are actually seeming very unlikely right now. So it seems like they might switch it up for this new tier and bring it out maybe towards the beginning of June or maybe mid-June, maybe even late June. But anyways, announcement, Team Beagle is looking for some new team members, and if you want to apply, join the Team Beagle Discord, link is in the description box. Simply apply by posting up a picture of your player profile in the high tier application section, and that's it. I'm looking for some really good TRD and TRTG players. And finally, in terms of progress, Pro City continues, because the Road to Glory card, Danny O'Brien, that's another pro right there. The only problem is I don't have enough cards to max out and pro all these pros.